Hey guys, welcome to today's video, which is all about budget skincare. I'm going to show you some of my favorite products that you can pick up from Boots, Priceline, and some of them are actually really good alternatives to more expensive skincare items. So if you like these kind of videos, please make sure to give this one a big thumbs up and subscribe, and let's get straight into it. Okay, let's start with makeup remover. So I am all about the Micellar Waters. As you can see, I have quite a big selection here. To be honest, I find that with a lot of the brands, it's kind of much and muchness. You stick to Drugstore, like, does anyone even use Bioderma anymore? I don't know. The two I tend to go for are the Garnier or the L'Oreal. They have the exact same ingredients list, so I will just buy whichever one is cheaper. I just find that they're a gentle and effective way to remove your makeup. You just put on a little bit onto a cotton pad and just wipe that all over your face and it dissolves your makeup. And I actually recently picked up this one. It's by the brand B, which is exclusive to Superdrug. It was half price. I've been really enjoying this one as well. So like I said, I'm not really brand loyal, but I find that I tend to stick to these two, but this one is really good as well. So after I've removed all my makeup, I like to go in with a good cleanser to really clean my skin. And my two favorites are by Boots' own brand. It's their Botanics range. In the morning, I like to use the All Bright Gentle Cleansing Cream. This has hibiscus flower extracts in it to use as AHAs, which is just like a very mild exfoliator for the skin. It's very gentle though, very mild. And they actually use the hibiscus flowers from the Kew Gardens here in London, which I've visited. So that's pretty cool. Like I said, this is good for all skin types and it's quite gentle, and it's just one I like to use in the morning. And then in the evening, when I want a bit more of a deeper cleanse, I'll use the Hydration Burst Dual Action Cleanser. So for a long time, I was using the Emma Hardy Cleansing Balm. You guys may have heard of it. It is a very popular skincare product. Honestly, it is the most beautiful cleanser I've ever used, but it is so freaking expensive. It's just not really in my budget these days. So I was on the search for a good dupe and I came across this, which is amazing. It's got that similar kind of like gel balmy texture to it. It really just dissolves so beautifully into the skin, and if you have dry skin, this one is amazing. So I also have a cleansing oil to show you guys, which I don't use that often, to be honest, but I thought this would be helpful for people who have extremely dry skin. Cleansing oils are a great way to dissolve your makeup but really leave the skin soft and hydrated. So this one is by Simple. It's their Kind to Skin Hydrating Cleansing Oil. I've used this one quite a few times, as you can see, and I just feel like it works really well, especially if you're wearing quite heavy makeup like waterproof mascara. I feel like an oil is the most effective way to really just kind of blend it into your skin and it just dissolves your makeup. So this is a really nice one to try, and it's not too expensive. Moving on to face masks, and can you tell I may be a little bit obsessed with the L'Oreal Clay range. I love these. They have quite a big collection. I only own 3 of them. So I have the Yellow Bright Mask. This contains vitamin C and, as the name suggests, it's quite brightening. I've also got just the standard Detox like grey clay mask, which is just really good for detoxifying. Lastly, the Glow Mask, which contains red algae and is really good at exfoliating the skin. So I would say the difference between the ones I've got, these two are a lot more exfoliating. They both actually contain quite gentle beads in them, so when you apply the mask, you'll feel that there's kind of like a gritty bead to it, and then you'll leave it on for like 5 to 10 minutes, and then when you go to wash it off, you're actually really getting a deep exfoliation in the skin, because as you're rubbing the mask off, you're also rubbing the beads in. Then of course, you've just got the basic clay detox masks. This one is just more of a smooth texture, and it works well as well. Probably not as effective as the other two, but I don't always like using a mask which has like a lot of beads in it. So I kind of alternate between the 3, but honestly, I love them all, and you can usually find them on sale. So if you're looking for a good new drugstore mask, definitely give the L'Oreal range a go. Moving on to toners, and I'm going to be honest, this is a step that I kind of skip quite often just because I don't find it that necessary for my skincare routine anymore. When I was younger and I had quite oily skin, it's a product that I always used. I just found it was really good at balancing my skin tone. But now that I'm a bit older, I've got normal skin, maybe a little bit more on the dry side. I don't need to use it as often, but the one product that I do love is by ROCHE-POSAY, and it's their Serozinc. This is quite popular as well. I'm sure you've seen it on YouTube. It's just a zinc sulfate solution for oily, blemish-prone skin. So my skin's not really oily, but I do occasionally get acne, so this is just a really good one if my skin is kind of flaring up a little bit. It's just a spray in a bottle. When it comes to serums and creams, I do like to invest a little bit more money just because these are the ones that really sink into your skin and sit there all day. So I like to use quite natural products. I love the Antipodes range. These are obviously not drugstore, they are a little bit more expensive, but when I can't afford to repurchase these, I do have 2 drugstore favorites that I love. Again, they're the Boots range. This is actually the old packaging you may have seen with the cleansers. They're kind of color coded by skin type and age range. For day cream, I like to stick to that hibiscus range that I was talking about before. So this is the All Bright Hydrating Day Cream, and this has SPF 15. And since summer is almost over, you will see that this is quite empty because it is one that I tend to use in the summertime if I'm going to be out and about throughout the day. This has SPF in it, which is quite handy. And for night cream, this is actually the only one I own. I love this so much that I don't buy the more expensive version from Antipodes. I actually prefer this one. This is from their Radiant Youth range, which I'm pretty sure is for older skin types, but I just really like it. I think I saw Essie Button talking about it once in one of her videos and I tried it and I love it. So it's their Radiant Youth Replenishing Night Cream with Protective Ginkgo in it. As you can see, I've almost finished this. I'm gonna have to go repurchase it soon, but this is a really good hydrating night cream. And last but not least, of course, I had to include Rosehip oil, and I'm still loyal to SUKIN, which is an Australian brand. Thankfully you can buy it here in the UK. So this is their certified organic rosehip oil. This is just one of those skin savior products that you need in your skincare collection. It's perfect for scarring, pigmentation, dry skin, uneven skin tone. Literally, this is just one of those hero products that helps so well. I don't use it every night because I don't need to, but maybe like once or twice a week I'll add it into my skincare routine. This is an item that you can easily find on the high street. In Australia, you can get it from Priceline, Chemist Warehouse. If you live here in the UK, they sell this in Boots, so I would highly recommend. And that is the end of my budget skincare video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please let me know in the comments what your favorite budget skincare items are. I love trying skincare, so I would love to hear what your favorites are. Hope you guys enjoyed this video and I'll see you next time. Bye!